Nittany Lion Roar with Extreme Panda here, and we have some new costumes in the costume chamber. So I am going to do a lot of summons right now. And I have about 36,000 gems, almost 37,000, and I do plan to use almost all of them because I think this is a really great event. I'm also at the point in my Empires and Puzzles experience where I already have a lot of these heroes, so I don't necessarily need more heroes, I need better heroes, and so this makes heroes better. I'm also not going to talk a lot about these specific heroes right now, just because there's a whole lot of them and that would make this video really long, and this is just going to be a summon video, but I am going to say some things generally about these heroes. First of all, the costume event in general. These heroes are really, really good. And in fact, I would venture to say that most of them are even underrated. I'm going to give you an example. I learned this from Costume Quintus. He's a slow hero. He was a joke before, but he got a really good ability with the attack down. All of his stats improved, and if you have a level 29 mana troop to pair with him because of the mana bonus you get from the costumes, it actually makes him not technically average speed, but functionally average speed. The number of tiles required to set him off drops to basically the same number of matches it takes to set off an average hero. But just to show you like the featured heroes they have, Magni now does defense down against opponents, which is just extremely valuable. And you can see his attack, defense, and HP stats are all up. The same is true with Domitia. I always pronounce her name wrong, whatever it is. She now gives the target nearby enemies 324 poison damage over 4 turns. So, and she dispels status ailments. This is a really, really good ability. And if you have a level 20, actually, what is it? This is the costume. It's going to be, I want to say actually a level 5 mana troop might actually make her fast because she's average speed. And if you put that mana troop on her, she'll go faster. Well, there's a lot of heroes like this, and I'm particularly looking forward to a lot of these 3 and 4 star heroes for the tournament. This Aslar looks really cool, by the way. But I'm looking forward to all the heroes, whatever they are, 3 star, 4 star, because they're just going to be extremely useful. So this is why I'm doing a massive summons today. Plus, I need a lot of things to level. So let's go ahead and get to it. I'm going to start with the free ones. Okay, so after the free ones, I have a lot of new toys to play with. Definitely a lot of interesting 3 and 4 star heroes to level up. You can find out what they all do just by scrolling through your costume chamber and clicking on them to see what the differences are between the regular hero and the costume. of the 5-star heroes that there are, I'm hoping when I go to actually do some gem summons, I get some 5-star heroes. I want you to remember that the percentages are very, very low. The legendary featured hero in costume is only 1.3%. You still can summon the legendary hero of the month at 1.3%, which I'm really, really interested in. I really like Clarissa. And then any other 5-star legendary hero in costume is 1.2%. So, I mean, when you add this all up, in 100 summons or so, you should get, I don't know, like maybe 1, 2, 3, maybe in 100 summons you should probably get somewhere between 3 to 5-star heroes, but it's not a guarantee. And if any of you have been playing this game for a while, you know the RNG can give you 10 5-star heroes, or it can give you none. It's just hard to predict. But I would be really, really interested in getting Magni. I think he's going to be really good. I'm really interested in Domitia. I have both of them leveled, so leveling up the costume would be really nice. Costume June is absolutely amazing. I really like Richard a lot. So there's a lot of good 5-star ones. I'd be really happy to get a lot of them. Liana's really, really good. So anyway, let's see if my gems can get me anything different. By the way, Horghall, I think he'll be somewhat useful if he's more like average speed too. I'm not saying he's good, but I definitely think, like, I was surprised by how good Quintus got with his costume, so I think Horghall is going to be similar. All right, let's do some gems. All right, that's the first good news we got. Clarissa, who's basically like a purple Gravemaker. Very fast, dealing damage to the target and nearby enemies. Probably not quite as good as Gravemaker, but is going to be used in just about the same way. I don't mind getting multiples of her, actually. Yeah. All right, Costume June is one of the best costumes there are, so I am really super happy about this. And I already have a June leveled and maxed, so that's good. My one problem with the costume is going to be, I believe it takes one set of darts or something like that, and I am already extremely short on darts. So I'm very happy. At the same time, it may be a while before I get to use this Costume June, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. All right, so I just got one of the featured costumes, which is Demidia, and I do really like this costume a lot. I really, really like it. I'm gonna have to play around with it a little bit and see how much I like it. I think it's more of a novelty than anything. It does make Demidia a lot better. But yeah, I've I used Demidia a lot, or Demisha again. I don't know how to say her name. I used her a lot before Sashat, and when Sashat came, Sashat was strictly better. But this helps to really boost her a bit too. All right, not much that time. I already had a lot of these actually. All right, I didn't have Melindor before. I really do like this costume, Melindor, as well. I think he's really cool. Okay, so what you get with some of these costume summons as well is a chest with ascension materials, just like Atlantis. I have to do them now because it looks like I've maxed out my ability to get those, so I don't want to waste these. Yeah, needed that. All right. So what I can do with these darts is either ascend White Rabbit, because I did Shiloh Desert. So now finally, if you saw my last summons, I got White Rabbit and Melosi, and actually 2 White Rabbits. So I was in dire need of darts. This actually lets me max White Rabbit if I want to. But if I'm going to max Costume June, then I need more darts. So let me just see here. I think, like, what does it take? Does it even say? I can't remember. I think it's like one of that ascension material or something like that, but I'm embarrassed that I can't remember off the top of my head. But I can tell you by looking at Demidia. Oh no, I can't. I can't yet. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know off the top of my head, but I think it's like one ascension material or something. It's been a long time since I've maxed a costume. Let's just go back and keep summoning. And actually, it looks like it's not going to let me do more than I've already done here, so this is it for Ascension mats, these 7. Nice. Good hit rate so far. Alright. I guess I can't get any more mats out of this, but I still have some ability to summon here. I really do like the art on some of these. Like, I think that Little John costume is really, really cool. All right. One more. Okay, and I got costume Vivica, and this is a really good costume too, in that all enemies get negative 30% defense and dispels buffs from all enemies. So this is a lot like a yellow Kunchin, maybe even slightly better. But as you already heard me say, I am very, very, very low on darts, and I have too many things that need the darts right now. So unfortunately, this one's probably going to take a backseat. But I'd say my summon rate was about what I expected. I said anywhere from 3 to 5 out of the pulls that I did. I was probably actually a little bit underneath what I probably should have pulled as far as the stats go, but I was able to snag some pretty good costumes. I'm really happy with Costume June more than anything, but also Demisha and definitely Clarissa, and then maybe one day I'll get to Costume Vivica, so we'll see. But anyway, okay, those are my summons. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and good luck in your summons.